Welcome to Successful Teaching for Acceptance of Responsibility, Section 10, Overview. In Section 1, you learned about self-responsibility, self-responsible behaviors, the 100% factor, and responsible action statements or cornerstone statements for the classroom. In Section 2, we examined the characteristics of personal power and mental models, as well as the signs and symptoms of students who are low in personal power and low in mental models. In Section 3, we explored ways in which we can teach self-responsibility by using the 4E model for teaching responsibility. In Section 4, we examined ways in which teachers can proactively establish structures in the classroom that support self-responsibility. In Section 5, we examined ways in which teachers can design instruction and use teacher talk to support self-responsibility in students. In Section 6, we examined the importance of students making their own choices and decisions, how to enhance students' ability to problem solve, and how to teach them to respond to and evaluate choices. In Section 7, we examined the importance of the mind and how thinking impacts self-efficacy and responsibility, as we explored attribute awareness and mind skills. In Section 8, we examined communication styles, forms of communication, manners, mutual respect, self-responsible language, limiting language, and descriptive teacher talk. In Section 9, we explored actions and interactions in the classroom as we reviewed several processes to address issues, resolve conflicts, and seek solutions. In Section 10, we will explore the concept of character strengths as we examine strategies for self-discovery, developing strengths, recognizing role models, and acting with character. We will continue to dig deeper as we discuss self-responsible character. Before we start Section 10, you are going to choose how you intend to be during this section. Please remove the Be Choice cardstock from your course folder. In the next available I Choose to Be box, write how you choose to be during Section 10. Remember, our attitude is one thing we can control, and our attitude is a conscious choice we make on a regular basis. Please locate page 255, Section 10, Self-Responsible Character. Notice the quote that introduces this section on self-responsible character. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. This famous quote speaks to the character of the individuals you encounter. It emphasizes that people show you their character through their actions. It warns that developing and modifying one's character to be a better person is a difficult journey that many individuals may not choose to undertake. Therefore, pay attention not to what people claim to be, but who they actually show you they are. Please locate page 256, Section 10, Overview. Please take a moment to read Section 10, Overview. As you read, highlight relevant points and notice how the overview correlates to the Section 10 concept map on the same page. As you consider this concept map and the character strategies you are going to explore in this section, I want you to ponder on the importance of developing self-responsible character in students. Please remove the Stretch Risk Challenge card from your course folder. I want you to stretch your thinking, and in the next available box, I want you to write your response to this question. When it comes to character and character strengths, what is the most troubling aspect you see in the world your students are exposed to on a daily basis? What did you write? Currently, do you see an increase in outrageous talk, deceptive practices, and defiant behavior? Are your kids exposed to some individuals who are of questionable character? are the social and ethical norms and character strengths that we need to develop in our students modeled in the world around them? Do you have some really dysfunctional parents in your district, and it's hard to imagine what type of role models they are for their kids? Are you trying to teach responsibility and there are many adults who feel like rules don't apply to them and they are above the law? Since when is being a defiant jerk a character strength? Does it seem so backwards? This leads us into the essential concepts and skills that you are going to learn in this section. The guiding question for Section 10 is, how do we develop character strengths in students so that they act with strong character and self-responsibility? At the conclusion of Section 10, you should be able to answer this guiding question. Please locate page 257, Research Excerpts. Scan the excerpts as I explain what they say. As you scan the research excerpts for this section, you are going to notice that most of them talk about the importance of character education. Character education is an integral aspect of social-emotional learning, and research has shown that character strengths can be taught and developed. As we integrate social-emotional learning and character strengths into the classroom, it has a positive effect on school culture and the personal growth of our students. Please take a moment to think about the chain reaction for self-responsibility. This is the essence of the chain reaction for self-responsibility. As our students become aware, I see, change their self-talk, I think, and change what they say, I say, how they act and interact, I do, is modified and self-growth, I am, occurs. However, self-growth does not stop there. I am at a given point in time becomes what starts the chain reaction all over again as students continue to learn and grow. Please remember, character is the foundation of who we are. As educators, we need to help students recognize their own character strengths and the character strengths that others demonstrate that are admirable. They need to understand that just like the other aspects of choice, that they choose their character and are responsible for who they are. It is important that we emphasize the importance of strong character strengths in society and having the ability to act with character. We must develop discretion in our students so that they can live by the quote at the beginning of the section and recognize who others are. This concludes Section 10 Overview. We will continue to modules Section 10, Self-Responsible Character, Character Strategy 1, Character Self-Discovery.